Okay, okay. Did not foresee this giant-ass valley in front of me. Alright, I'll just go back along the road.
Need them soon enough.
I did need a Strider Heart, didn't I? Took no damage. What the fuck? Oh, it has armor on its thing, that's why. I need a Strider Heart.
Baker's End. Not much farther now. Roland said he found an image of the woman I resemble on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Roland. Who is she?
Her name
Please no!
is Elizabeth Sobek.
I'm getting main story while being assaulted.
Spine through my focus again. Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Excuse me?
Just outside the walls. Should be in control.
This looks kind of dumb. What? I shot it twice. Oh my god. Alright, that was handy. We can't get through this rock. I don't even know what part I'm shooting. Exhaust port? What did it say, weakness? Oh my god, I'm stuck on a corpse! That thing just explodes. Oh, the body itself is weak to ice? Corruption arrows are dope. It's so handy when you get like mobbed by things. Yo, I got
Nice.
hurt.
Do a good hunt.
Yeah. Okay, so as a result, I didn't hear a thing in the dialogue that happened. I just know the mysterious dudes are talking to me. And that's it.
Good for an old remedy.
Man, they put like every biome in this game, and they somehow made it like kind of work.
Another signal.
Except for like swamp, but I think that would be annoying.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Where's this campfire? Ah.
I can still get the upper hand.
Yo, stealth running's pretty handy.
Bidding.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Seriously?
I need to find a way up to the tall neck's head.
Is that a red eye or no? It is.
They're angry.
Rude? Fucking help me! I'll say it right, eh? We're not blind to the irony of making this announcement on April 1st, said Far Zenith spokesman Oswald Dahlgrad in a live holocast this morning. But I can assure you this is not a prank. Construction on the Odyssey is complete. All systems appear to be entirely operational. In short, we're ready to go. All that remains is to run comprehensive system tests, especially of the bleeding edge antimatter pulse drives, and resolve various minor logistical details. The announcement comes as a mere 4 years after Far Zenith's purchase of the derelict Odyssey, abandoned in orbit in July 2057. This is in 2065, by the way. Dahlgrad wrapped the announcement by fielding questions from press log-ons. The size of the crew, Dahlgrad said, adult humans, very minimal, 50 to 60 individuals, but of course the living and breathing folks aren't the real headcount here. That'd be the 200,000 zygotes in cryostorage. When asked about the project launch date, Dahlgrad answered, we're absolutely going to hit this July date. Obviously, we would have loved another few years to train our crew, but with the situation on Earth deteriorating as it is, we've decided to move aggressively. Asked if he has any parting words for humanity, Oswald nods solemnly. We share the hope that Zero Dawn will reverse Earth's terrible crisis. Either way, we at Far Zenith are committed to doing all we can to ensure that humanity has a future, if not on its home planet, then elsewhere. As to the remaining 76 members of Far Zenith and their identities, Dalgrad remained characteristically coy. They're fine, he said. Thanks for asking. There are so many of these. How are there so many of these? I feel like I've seen so little. I think I'll just wait here.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
I might be able to make it to that one. No, I think I missed it. No, I missed it.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
I should go check out that little tower. You know, there's like little towns and shit everywhere.
I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
For fuck's sake. Oh, I missed that one. I'll keep running.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck. Okay, time to climb up to its head.
Oh, they're fighting my bellow back. Nice.
Go, my pretty. Destroy them in a wreath of flames.
Oh, there's two. There's two towns here. Well then. Base game tall necks done. I'm on the exact opposite side where I want to be. Okay. There's a cube on my compass. Dalgard opens up above our far zenith a little. Ooh, that's a bit long. The sad thing is, this is probably like some of the more interesting. This is like the most interesting world buildy shit, and I'm just like, I really don't feel like reading this out loud. Is that corrupted? Never seen a long leg do that. Is a gate discovered? Is that what these little places are? Gates? I suppose it is. Yeah, a gate is usually like a thing that goes somewhere. That's just like an outpost. Why is it called a gate? That don't make no sense. Okay, this looks like a town on the map. I guess it kind of is. It's like two buildings. Oh god. I was changing out. This is oh, it's fucking Monster Hunter all over again. I think I'm stuck. Oh. It's literally like Monster Hunter, where you're just like staring at your items, trying to get to the right, scrolling to the right one as you run around, and you just fucking, you know, fall into a crevice. I'd like to point out that if I didn't have fast travel packs, I would legit be stuck and have to like reload from save. How did I not get that fire? I just want to like go down there. It's so much running. I don't feel like it. Well, on that dumbass note, I'm gonna take a quick break, get some water and whatnot, so I'll be right back. Alright. I am somewhat reinvigorated. I'm also gonna get on a mount before I run off a cliff again. So I recently found out for YouTube that they reserve the right to just like delete channels that are in no way profitable to them or end up just costing them a bunch of like server resources and money. And I was like, it makes sense. Like they're a business first and foremost. And then I was like, I upload so much shit. Like I upload all of my VODs. Like that is a ton. Like that is a ton of data that's like on their servers. It's like does fuck all. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just like delete my channel within the year. Just be like, you're not worth it to us. Like either stop uploading like 2 hours of video a day every day. I have like 300 and something videos on YouTube.
I've gone as far as this thing will take me.
So I ended up looking at like, 'cause I never bothered looking. Like there's next to no activity on my YouTube. Yeah, they'd probably start with inactive channels first if they did stuff like that. But then like but then they would also look at people who like are uploading hours and hours and hours and hours of videos and getting no views. And they're like,
Avad's a murderer.
like there's a ratio.
Are we to take him
Like
as
you can have inactive channels with like a bunch of videos that are short.
another savage? At least it's not as bad.
But
as
like I have like 500 hours of video. And it's just because I'm using it as an archive. I'm just gonna keep doing it until they tell me to stop. I hope they tell me to stop before they just delete my channel. But I hope I would get some sort of warning like, hey, you're using too much data, prune it down. Or if I was getting views, they wouldn't give a fuck because it's like you get some money. Expeditions. Yeah, but it ended up looking, and actually I do get like 100-ish views a month, which for YouTube is extremely low. I mean, for Twitch it's also low, but it's extremely low for YouTube.
Food. I do whatever work these outlanders are doing and more.
But it's more than nothing. So, because like I only ever look at like the recent videos, and those have like 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0. Like those are the view counts on those. But then like I just like went back in time, and I was like, oh, a lot of these older ones have like slowly accrued some views.
I heard old Bahavas is hiring cutthroats to weed out enemies and traitors.
What is this place? And how did I miss the merchant like twice? One trend I have noticed though for the last several playthroughs on YouTube is can I get some of these? Do I even need any of these? Doesn't need whatever. I don't need this. I do need this. A sawtooth heart. Thick. One thing I've noticed is that the second to last video gets the most views. For some reason. I don't understand why. Like, it's not like they have a specially... Like, I don't really do clickbaity titles. I'll do, like... If anything, I do, like, nonsensical, obtuse titles. I mean, sometimes they're straightforward, but... I'll usually just, like, reference one singular moment in the video. In the title. Just be like, yo, expect this bit. But yeah, like, it'll be, like, finishing side missions. Or whatever, or it's like preparing for like the end, and then like the next video comes out, it's like it's the end, and like no views on that one. I'll get like a bunch for the second to last, and I don't know why. It's a trend that doesn't make any sense to me. It's very strange.
Not quick enough.
Okay, yeah, I hate that it has to stop. It has to stop or like completely slow down. It's... The only thing the mount is good for is just going from A to B. Not like if you want medicine on the way, like no.
Grab this now.
It's gonna be annoying as shit. Especially since I have to hit shift like 3-4 times to get up to speed. If that wasn't 1,000 away, I would ditch this horse so fucking fast. It's because they don't want the ending spoiled. Like, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me either. I want to go to this settlement? May as well. I'm right here.
I must advise you against visiting Sunfall.
You again.
The powers that ordered your death believe they were successful. If you reveal yourself to their agents in Sunfall, your escape will have been for nothing.
Well, that's certainly ominous.
It's tempting to grab this, but I also just want to actually do a main, well, at least one main quest tonight. Where was this at? Oh, it's right over there. Yeah, no, let's do Maker's End. Just beat the game. It would be weird if this was the final quest of the main storyline. But if it is, then so be it. I don't. Like, this is the worst. Did I have to take this skill? Can I, like, respec? I didn't actually need this. This is the most it's so bad. Like, in the video, yeah, but like, why, if you're on your mount, why are you just like walking with the mount? The whole point of the mount is to go faster. So why can't I like just like reach out and just go swipe as I go? And I like it's like, I'm not saving any time by having this skill. The whole point of the skill is to save time. And let you grab shit while you stay mounted. And it's like he fucking completely stops. And he has like 3 speeds, so I have to hit shift 3 times. Whereas if I wasn't mounted, I would just hit E and then keep running. I don't have to hit shift again or anything. And she barely even slows down. Like, it's almost faster to not be mounted. I will not get over this. Complete and utter garbage skill. I just can't. Maybe if I could use a controller, maybe that would somehow like control differently. I don't know. I suspect the riding feels better on a controller, which I still don't know why I couldn't use a controller. I'm just in complaining mode tonight. That's all I'm doing. I just had a sudden thought, which I can't really enact right now. But I had a sudden thought. If I was riding a broadhead, could I ram into people? Or machines, I guess. This is a lot of robots. Hold on. Fuck off. How'd they miss? I don't know how like 2 of those miss. to anything? I guess just the blaze. And I missed. Okay, that definitely hit.
The right kind of corruption.
It's cannon. These have cannons, right? Or am I thinking of the wrong thing? Oh, these are sawtooths, not ravagers. Get out of the way! What the fuck? Fucking rude. Why do I suck? Woo! Well, why me? Guess I'm the only thing I can see. You're supposed to be on my side. That's what the corruption arrows do. I'm gonna get fucking sniped by people. Excuse me? Okay, I'm not even using the rope caster right now, so let's go with some bombs. There are other things to attack. That's why you're corrupted. I'm not sure I want to let that thing go. Sunk a lot of arrows into it. 7? God damn it. Okay. Now that things have calmed down. Now that things have calmed down. Now that things have calmed down. Do I complain too much? I think I complain too much. Am I just a negative Nancy? I'm now very curious to know if I can ride a broadhead and ram into people. And do a bunch of damage.
Might be able to take them out one by one if I stay out of sight.
Lol.
Forged earth bell was made off with any witches long ago, but not the ancients buried.
Lol. One by one.
Snow chill itches.
Is that like literally right there? Oh, it is.
Right where he said it would be.
That's pretty good.
Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him.
I've not used a tripcaster in a long time. Let's use a tripcaster. Like, since, like, the beginning of the game, it feels like.
Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating.
Spotted something.
Did you, though? I guess he did. Goddamn hill!
Not escape. Harder! The shadows of mass!
Oh my god, every time. I was hoping they'd run into it. What? Hello? They'll never see me in this bush that's right in front of them. How that wasn't in the face, but sure.
These dig sites, they're massive.
So I'm fairly certain with how this game works. I have like enough like skills and gear and everything to like beat the difficulty of the game. Like I'm pretty sure the hunting ground weapons I got, there probably aren't. If there are better weapons, they'd be marginally better, I think. Like if they're not the best, then they're probably like second best.
What do the old ones do here?
Okay. Okay. And then he shot me. Yeah, I'm gonna stay hidden.
The corruptor. That might prove a challenge.
What? How did they know it was me? Nice. I swear these are hitting in the face the first time. I'm not abusing terrain at all. Oh. I probably would have missed anyway. Oh, is that the same corruptor? Okay. What you gonna do? Oh fuck, I'm falling down. Ow. I didn't do it. Not sure this sharpshoot bow is really keeping up. It's like this can spam arrows really quickly. No.
These aren't cheap.
Oh.
They found a destroyer next to that frostbitten tower. That's not gonna come free of its grave without a struggle.
Who was talking?
I'd have to ditch something.
Mostly for sniping and stealth, I guess. But it was also like the damage. But the fact that it shoots way slower kind of ruins that. Oh my god. There was a pole right in front of its eye, and I was like, well, I can't shoot it there. What? That got stuck in midair right in front of its face.
Alright, someone to me.
Whatever.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
I need to remember to use potions more when I'm fighting actual people, instead of using up all my medicine.
An explosion. Another explosion.
Oh! Oh!
Rotate turret!
That's a big one.
And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Okay. I'm gonna start by getting rid of that dude.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Should be able to silent strike this. I mostly just want to fight the Deathbringer on his own. Only 3 people. Heads down. I don't know how visually alert the actual robot is. Oh, it's another watcher.
Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll handle it.
Oh my god.
Steam's blasting out.
I can't lead a shot that like save my life. I guess I did hit his face. Go ahead.
This is it for you.
What? Okay. I would have been very mad. Oh, there's more people. Oh, it overheats over time? So, this is an interesting fight. Well. That was hard. That was very hard, remember? We're on very hard difficulty.
Still sniffing around.
Yo, the mods though. Oh, I fucking fell down a rock.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right.
I mean, it definitely would have killed me very quickly.
Let's see what's on it.
Shot a lot of deadly armaments at me.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower. Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
The entity, it said.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
So why did the last one reject me then?
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
It's thousands? Oh no. She said days, never mind. 350,000 days. It's gonna be like 350,000 is thousands. You know. But you know. I don't listen half the time, clearly. Is it like massive audio log time? That seems like.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Very framey down here, unfortunately. There's gotta be one audio log or something. No?
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Pharaoh remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Pharaoh Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe.
You notice
so
that
they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
I just noticed how they said in nations and corporate holdings across the world. A lot of implications there. Alright, there's a meeting that didn't go well. That's all that says.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
Oh, I've been getting lots of text logs just for walking through doors. Dr. Sobek is an American scientist or roboticist engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13. Blah, blah, blah. Her great robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FOSS to the forefront of its field. Alright, she's like a Nobel Prize winner of science and technology. Well, this is just for people specifically. It's just like their bio. History of FOSS. The definition of corporation. Hold on. They may in turn own other corporations, companies, or property as holdings. To me, it implies that they basically own countries. And just stop calling them countries. They're not countries now, they're corporate holdings.
Like a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus.
I noticed.
They'll help you understand.
Maybe I should read these slightly more. Let's read the FOSS one at least. FOSS ranked number 1 among the Fortune 5. A line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales of the company onto the Fortune 50 for the first time. Purpose tripled in the 2040s. Ted Farrow, the founder, as a man who saved the world, yet it was the emergence of FOSS as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation. With over 23 trillion. By 2055, FOSS controls 61% of the market share for automated military platforms. Only contracts with 353 nations, trans-governmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation of FB Moby Hal Global by 321%. That's our future. Guaranteed. Unless a revolution happens. There's one.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Pharaoh Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
For money. That's why they do anything.
Can't carry more.
No more logs. I've been slowly over time, I've been learning. For all I know, I'm learning it wrong because I'm just watching YouTube videos. But I've been watching the occasional like.
But I could get through.
Thing on like economics and capitalism, how it all works. And when you learn about some of the things that have changed in order to facilitate more growth, like economic growth for the world as a whole, it makes it very clear why the world is the way it is today. Just saying. Hey, Reception, if that is your real name. So it's a piece of bits for 30%. Alright, well, they want two sides to fight, because then they'll buy more machines from us. Sounds like a business to me. Alright.
I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Oh yeah, I'm in the main chamber again.
Looks like I can climb here.
I'm constantly leaving behind, like, potions or something.
Made it. Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
That's this big-ass floor to look at, though.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass...
I didn't think it would completely stop when I walked away. I thought it would just get quieter.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency
Conflict resolution profile.
operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
24/7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass...
Per unit licensing fee. Whoever wrote this dialogue is just... They know corporate speak in and out.
Conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities.
I haven't actually seen that thing yet.
They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Is that it? Yeah. This is from Ted Farrow himself. Paula, recent events have shown from my perspective. I think that I and Foss in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things, not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense. Is it not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife? I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon, very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent. No kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. Campus leg. Full lockdown. Increasing frequency of violent protests starting in the campus. Police safety can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we're taking the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. All firearms must be relinquished. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for identity scan and displaying your security badge permanently at all times for image and analytics are both mandatory. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, Heist now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany safe traveling from off-site. Sign-up is required and strongly encouraged. What sign up is required and strongly encouraged. $48 more entries. Clearly, the people were like, "What the
People were
fuck?"
angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad. It'll be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
But I'm Dr.
Plants can find
Sobek,
a way to hang
apparently.
on up here. Guess I can too.
But if it was over here, if the thing says go the other way. Whoa, I thought I almost fucking killed myself. Wait. Now it says go this way. What was over in the other spot? Was I just down there? I think I was. What's up there? It's exactly what I was trying to avoid, game. There's just potions everywhere. Well, that's definitely death.
At least the chill's gonna keep me alert.
It's also an invisible wall. Okay. What? Okay.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Yeah, you tell them. It's probably the loot I had before. I just had a potion left in it or something. Every time I'm just like, why can I just not reach the thing? I think I'm about to fall to my death. Why does it? Why is it fucking with me? I mean, this goes there, but like. I guess there's like 2 routes. It's giving me multiple routes to go through things. The Banda Sea incident. Another problem to add to our big steamy pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured video of a Heart's Timber Horse unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Ula water. Maybe the horse is what is like the worm thing in the reactors in the Matrix. On a pod of endangered dolphins, no less, quite possibly the last of the kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender, as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. Prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Now I'm fairly convinced that, like, the horse is those other things.
The way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Ah.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
What if we're not on Earth?
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this?
This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
I mean, clearly she did, though.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
Did you just looking to the side or specifically looking at me?
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Okay.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose.
Everyone is clones or
I've
something?
spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them.
Potentially.
For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
I see your point.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Where like everyone died and then this all-mother started cloning people after things were safe for people to live. Maybe. How far in the game did you get? Because you said you didn't finish.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All
Way
that's
less than
certain
this? Alright.
is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect ferrorobots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Yeah. For a second, I thought I legitimately was going to get that one question.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least.
True, true. What? Did I legit go through 12 floors? Was I did? Oh, it's way the fuck over here. Well, I thought this was DLC. Unless it's just right there. Oh, it might be. Another town? Towns. I really need to look at this without all the machines on it. It's so impossible to look at. I'm just gonna keep that off from now on.
Press Robot Command next to learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I feel like I'm gonna have to fight my way out. It just seems like a logical thing that would happen in a video game. Or not. Am I free to leave? I think I'm free to leave. Interesting. Very interesting. One more point and I can have this.
No haze.
Well, let's go back here. And also, what was that? Oh, that might have been a Banuk thing. I was like, why was there like a razor symbol? I turn the machines off. Yeah, it's Banuk. Is it Banuk? It was Banuk, right? Not like Bannock. Banuk. Banuk. All right, it's okay. It's time to end for the evening on that note. All right. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully less tired and less complainy and whiny. But no promises. No promises. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I need to change the way that I do things somehow. Because I have a few friends and I keep seeing people being like, I got affiliate, I got my sub button. And they've been streaming for like a month or two. I'm like, I always get slightly jealous. And I'm like, is it me? Because I've been doing this for like very consistently for like 8 months. But realistically, like I want to say 2.5 years at this point. Pretty sure. Maybe not that long. Maybe it's 1.5. I actually don't know. I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember here. I don't know. It's been a long time. Like a long time. struggle to keep people around, so. What do they stream? One of them I don't actually know. The other one, he's definitely been doing like more, I'm gonna say viewer-friendly, attracting things. Like Among Us and League and Fall Guys and like things like that. Like things that would attract like a lot of people. And, I only watch sometimes because half the time most of the time lately he's streaming in Spanish because he's Mexican. But like sometimes it's Spanish, sometimes it's English. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm also a very isolated person just by nature. So that makes it difficult to like, you know, grow a thing, grow a stream thing when you're just like a quiet hermit. There's only one successful person that I know of that's done that. It's because he mained. Well, it's because he streamed every day for like 2 years straight. But I'm talking about Lethal Frag, by the way. He's also just like super polite, chill dude, so. Anyways. Yeah, I'm very eclectic, so that's part of it. But like that's what my tastes are, and like I would be miserable if I like felt stuck within a genre or I mean, I'm already semi-stuck in a genre. Like, I'm like sticking with RPGs, but I also really like RPGs, and there's enough variety in them that I don't mind, at least for now. So, but I definitely couldn't be like a single game streamer. I would just get fucking tired of it within like 3 weeks. Be like, okay, I don't want to play this game anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Just sharing random thoughts. I just need to do more to like create awareness of self on the internet. Which I'm bad at. Very, very bad at. Yeah. So if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.